So right now, driving to go meet Jaime, and we're gonna go out and do some test night cruising. So
you're such a fucking. Alrighty. Ready? Wait, are we doing this in unison? We're doing the House of Kog in unison. Always. Okay. What are we saying again?
greetings, I'm Jason.
I'm Jaime, and welcome back to the House of Kog. Okay, got it.
Alright, so we'll try this again. Greetings, I'm Jason.
And I'm Jaime,
and welcome back to the House of Kog. So, what we got going on tonight is it's test and tune night. So, this is Piper's first major, well, test trip since getting her cam and stuff in. So, we've been working through a lot of other little challenges as it related to putting in the new cross member and the other parts that you guys followed along with us on and watched us put in. So this is going to be our first major night out driving around, seeing how things are working. It's a great night here in Austin to do that, so we're just going to go out and bomb around the town and see how things are going.
And me, I'm going to be feeling out for how that steering box, that quicker ratio steering box feels, and the sway bar too, and the shift linkage as well, whether I need to go back and adjust it a bit more. And alright, I think it's time to get on up.
It's time to saddle up and let's ride.
That's right.
One of the things I was surprised about just driving behind Piper was that it sounded really good. And it's got blast backs too. I'm not a fan of blast backs, but this is great. That is really good. Very race car, I think. Alright, one of my favorite areas to drive, the sweeper.
Curve to the left.
And yes, that was a CB radio you heard. Jason was the assistant. I get a CB for instant communication. I was wary, but in hindsight, after use, it's pretty nice. And I like kind of these long sweepers in the Impala because it does it well. Simple as that.
Take one here.
Yeah, right here.
And then left on South First.
That right now I need to take and adjust my clutch rod from the pedal going to the bell crank assembly, because as you hear, whenever I put my foot on the clutch, it rubs against the firewall slightly. Overall, she runs pretty good. I'm noticing that maybe my distributor is rotated a little bit because I'm jerking a lot. And she seemed to do that in the smaller test runs when the timing wasn't exact. She did pretty well. I'm pretty pleased with the way that things have turned out on her. I was a little nervous the first actual little series of short runs that I did with her around the house and around the neighborhood. So with this cam, which is a 110 LSA, it's pretty rough idle. And starting off, you know, when you let off the clutch in first gear and get going, it was really rough. And at first, the first couple runs, she was really jerky. And so I feel like I tuned most of that out, but it started feeling like she started coming back to doing that. So when I get home, I need to check the timing and see maybe if I didn't tighten down the distributor lock nut enough. I thought I did pretty well. So I just need to check that out. But overall, she did pretty well. I need to check her air-fuel ratios, maybe adjust the mixture screws some more. So last year, I put subframe connectors on here. And Jaime hasn't ridden in her since I put him in there, and he actually noticed just the strength in the body, the increase that she had from before. Because when you would take and come up a ramp or an incline or anything, you could feel her body kind of flexing and doing this, where that was gone. But overall, it has been really great to drive her again, because it's been a really long time since I've been able to take her anywhere. But the cam, rocker arms, the new Quadrajet's doing good. I do think that, as I mentioned earlier, I believe that the choke primary lockout cam is sticking and keeping the secondaries from opening. So I'm going to investigate and see what's going on with that. Maybe make a choke adjustment. I may just take the choke off. That's what I had to do before running the shaker that she's got now, as opposed to the one that she will be getting. I had to take it off because I was running an Edelbrock. So, but overall, I think that'll do it for this test and tune night, and so we'll go from there.
All right, so after the test and tune, I had a few observations that I noticed, but it does seem like the second gear's throw is a little longer than I remember. But I remember when I was doing the shift linkage in the last video, I was having some issues trying to dial that one in. So I think that needs to be addressed. Steering wise, it's really nice, that steering box. It's easier to drive around lower speeds. You're at say, 50 miles an hour, just a little, and then boom, it just goes. Just a little, boom, it goes. So it's really nice. Also, what I noticed, the front end's really flat with that front sway bar. And what I found myself doing, I realized, is out of force of habit with the last time, I would lean into the turn, taking a turn, because I'm trying to counter react to the sway, the lean that's going on. But with the front sway bar, I'm having to do that when I'm doing it automatically, and it's not even necessary. I'm doing this, and I'm like, why am I doing this? What's going on? But the car's so flat. So it's a great improvement. I'm looking forward to the other few things I'm going to do for suspension-wise, but I'm happy.
All right, you guys, I think that'll do it for this time. Thank you again for joining us on the House of Kog. We hope you enjoyed the test and tune night, and that you enjoyed seeing a little bit of Austin from our point of view as we were driving around. We appreciate each and everyone who watches and subscribes and talks with us. We want to do whatever we can to continue to grow this channel and make it better. So like I said before, and numerous other times, we are always open to constructive criticism and any ways that we can make it better. And so look forward next time to
Test and tune.
you Ferengi.
Hey,
No.
no Federation. See? Federation. Despite this being the House of Kog. Alright, but thank you very much. We hope you see you again on the next episode of the House of Kog. And as always, the House of Kog wishes you good luck. Alrighty, see you all next time.